It is in the scars that Jesus is easiest to see, by Brenda Seefeldt. Then the two from Emmaus told their story of how Jesus had appeared to them as they were walking along the road, and how they had recognized him as he was breaking the bread. And just as they were telling about it, Jesus himself was suddenly standing there among them. "Peace be with you," he said. But the whole group was startled and frightened, thinking they were seeing a ghost. "Why are you frightened?" he asked. "Why are your hearts filled with doubt? Look at my hands. Look at my feet. You can see that it's really me. Touch me and make sure that I am not a ghost, because ghosts don't have bodies, as you see that I do." As he spoke, he showed them his hands and his feet. Luke chapter 24, verses 35 through 40. What man-made thing is now in heaven? The answer is the scars in Jesus' hands, feet, and side. The 5 crucifixion scars. It is in the scars that Jesus is easiest to see. A scar is a healing. After injury, a scar is what makes you whole. The scar tells the truth about what happened, and the greater truth that the wound did not win. These scars kicked some holy butt in the fight of all the ages and gave us an Easter morning. The scars are visible so Jesus can show us, so we can see him. Seeing a scarred Savior helps surrendering to this Savior feel more possible. Who would have imagined that the risen, glorified Son of God would carry scars into eternity? A completed God who keeps the marks of suffering, that's who. That is the way of love. Love does not erase the cost, it redeems it. This is the message my soul needs, as I have so many scars from so many bad decisions. I have suffered my own suffering. A cross had never created scars before, because the one hanging on the cross is not supposed to live. From the moment of incarnation, when the Word became flesh, the possibility of scars was woven into the story. God did not enter our world halfway. He entered it knowing it would wound him, and he loved it anyway, because he is love. God will continue to pursue and love anyway, because he is love. These scars are not in a painting, nor are they buried in the ground. These scars are seated in the place of honor beside God's throne. These scars are on the one who is interceding for me, the one who knows me by name and still loves me. This is my hope in my brokenheartedness, that the wounds I carry are not the end of the story. Scars in the hands of Jesus are not signs of failure, but proof of love that refused to quit. The Savior who intercedes for us does so with scarred hands, which means he understands what it is to love and to be wounded. If his scars are now seated in glory, then perhaps the broken places in my life are not wasted either. Perhaps what feels like loss is still being woven into resurrection. This is how I see Jesus. Questions for reflection. Consider the scars of your life. Does each one tell a story that helped define who you are? Now consider the scars from the hollow of his hands that hung from a cross. How do his scars define who you are in him?